Hello and welcome to another Stephen Mendes video. The purpose of this video is to show a user of my channel how to back up and restore the contents of the SR18 Alesis drum machine to a computer and save the memory, the user memory. First we have the MIDI out plugged in at the back of the SR18, and we have it going through a standard MIDI to USB user interface. We have our DAW open on our computer screen. The first step is to open a new project file. So we go to File, New, and the default is quite fine, but we have to give it a name. So we'll say Alesis SR18, and we will create that. Go OK, and we have a new project file open here, but we're not really interested in that right now. What we're interested in here is going to View, SysEx Banks down here. Now we see we have a number of banks here and they're empty. You can see that they're empty, right? Well, the first thing that you're going to do is to click on this down arrow here, which activates the recording, and you will see You Start SysEx Dump, and we want that, so we click on OK. So now it's waiting for us to send the data from the drum machine. You go to your Alesis SR18 and you press the system setup, and then you press the page up until you reach page 16. Actually it's page 17. Send out MIDI with a question mark, and you notice that the record light is flashing here. So you just press the record button and it says sending MIDI, and it stops after a while. Now when you look at your screen again, you see 11,341 bytes received, and so you just click Done. And up there you see that we have in, I don't know if you can see it in blue, but in banknote we have 11,341 bytes received from output 1. Now of course we can save the project in our Sonar, and we will do that in a minute, but we may want to export this, so we click the export button here, and we make sure that our file type is set to SysEx binary, as you can see, and we will give this another title, Alesis SR18 number 1, and click on Save. And we're basically done with the transferring of the information. So the next step now would be to restore the memory back into our SR18, the entire contents of the entire SR18 memory that we have just saved. So to get it back into the SR18, we have to reverse the cable connections. We have to have the MIDI out from our USB to MIDI interface, going to the USB in of our Alesis. So we just change the cable around. Now we open the file we saved in the last example. Open Alesis SR18 here on the top. And up pops our SysEx dump. Now we click the send button up here in the left to send it. But before we do that, we need to put the Alesis in a suitable mode to receive it. To do that, we have to turn off the power. We hold down the save copy button while turning on the power, and we see restore MIDI. Restore MIDI. It's giving me a low battery, but I think we can still do it. Now we click on the send button up here, and we see it's restoring down below. And it comes back to restore MIDI, and we turn off the power. And when we turn back on the power, the Alesis boots up as normal, and lo and behold, all our memories are restored. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.